Alright, so we have a deep sea loot crate here, and we still have the skin oil effect. I'm just going to take care of these megalodons here, and there was some Nidaria back there, and a low-level Mosasaur, but they've all been taken care of. Let's get these guys out of the way, and we'll grab this. And there we go, it's got the effect. And holy, those could be some insane gauntlets, and that is a half-decent quest saddle. I think I might have a better one, though. And if you want to know where this is, I'm around here on the map. I'm not going to show coordinates because you can just look it up on the wiki, and it'll give you exact coordinates on the maps, and so on. So I haven't found any good Moses, and that's the first loot crate I've seen, so I'll continue on and bring you back if we see anything else. Right by where we went by that second Leopleurodon here, we have a second deep sea loot crate, I think. I just saw it. If it despawned just then, I'm going to be quite upset. Oh, no, it's right there. I'm just blind. Alright, so let's grab this. And I did go around and I actually hit every other spot on the map, and this is the second one I found, so... Dodic saddle and Mosasaur platform saddle. If it's got good armor, it might be a decent Moses saddle, but that's going to have a huge cost on it. Let me just check that. Yeah, almost 15,000 metal. That's definitely not worth it. And you're probably looking at my inventory here. I got 100 black pearls from killing an Alpha Mosa Tooth, Alpha Meg Tooth, and then Alpha Elite 60s Blubber. Like, I killed a few alphas. I did kill another Alpha Mosa that was like a level 10 or some shit. It didn't drop anything. I didn't get a tooth. I didn't get black pearls. I didn't get anything. So, I've already done an entire lap around the island, which takes almost an hour, even on this speedy boy here. But, yeah, I'm going to keep going. I keep killing all the Moses I see that are low level in hopes of spawning new ones. And yeah, so like I said, if I doubt we'll see another deep sea loot crate, but if I do, I will bring you back for it, as I will do if we see a high level Mosa for taming. Okay, I have not found any good Moses thus far. This is one of the Moses I tamed before, by the way. Their stats aren't super great. I have another one back at base. I just wanted to bring them out and see what it was like. I leveled it up a whole bunch, and this is the damage. This is unimprinted, by the way. This is just a wild tame that I leveled. And I came back down here because I want to tame that Tuso. It is super blue, and I've also never tamed a Tuso, and I want to try and get all the achievements, and we have to tame one of everything. So I have 200 black pearls on my bar. Taming calculator says it should only take 50, but I'm not sure. So the way you tame a Tuso is you have to let it grab one of your creatures, and then you swim up to its beak here, and then you shove black pearls in, and then it's yours. So yeah, and I wanted to tame it basically just because it's big and purple. It looked blue before, but yeah, that's great. I didn't think it would tame on the first one, actually. Where the hell is she going? She's just gone. Yeah, okay. I did not bring a Tuso saddle either, so... Alright, well, I'm gonna pick this boy up. And I'm going to continue riding around on the, Plesio. I just wanted to bring the Mosa down because I didn't know if it was going to take 1 or 2 feeds on that Tuso there. So yeah, and oh man, words. Because the Plessie is a little bit damaged, I did not want to have it die to the Tuso while I was trying to tame it. It's basically what I am trying to say here. So I do believe that... Oh, there's another guy here. Oh, it's an alpha. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that because I don't feel like fighting any more alphas today. I already killed 3. Or 4. I don't know. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna grab you. There's something else I think I wanted to say. Is it something I have? Oh, that's right. Okay, so it's been quite a few hours since we last tamed this guy. Now, if we throw her out, boom, temporary tame expired. So it's not cheaty to have them in the soul balls there because they just disappear after the timer runs out. So yeah, I wanted to show that off before I left again. So if I don't find any tonight, then I will probably continue searching tomorrow, and I will finish off this video with some Mosas, because I want Mosas so that we can do water caves, because the water caves also have red drops. And yeah, and it's doable with a Basilo from what I've read. There's another Leopard on there if we ever need it. But I want to do it with a Mosa, just to guarantee like a good win, basically. And I like Mosas, so there's that. And I want to do a little bit of mutations on them just to see. So we'll see if I can breed them somewhere. But that's why I want to get this done today, is that I can start breeding them like off camera and have them ready for next episode, where we'll check out some water caves, hopefully, or at least one of the two of them. But yeah, I will bring you back with some Mosa, hopefully, next time. We'll see. Possibly. So, here's something strange. I don't have this one marked. I didn't think we'd be seeing another one of these, because I've already been to all the places. And the mark is nowhere near here. Oh, it's way over there. Holy. I might have to move that up here, but we're just gonna grab this first. And we still have the Mystic Skin Oil, surprisingly, and it's garbage. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty good durability on those flippers, but who cares? So I have a 150 Mosa here. Unfortunately, it's a female, but we're going to tame it anyways, just in case it has a really good stat. And I just wanted to show you guys how I tame Mosas. Just so you know, if you don't know a good way to tame them, or you're looking for a good way to tame them, I'm just going to show you how I do it. It's how I tamed the other two, and it's relatively simple. You don't need a huge fancy trap or anything. Like, I've seen some pretty elaborate like Mosa traps. I'm just trying to lose it here, so I want to tame it in this area because I've already killed everything. A quick way you can do that is just by swimming upwards, because they have a depth limit, like Plessies and Tusos. Like, they won't go up past a certain point, and so if you go up past that point and they're chasing you, they'll just lose interest. So I'm hoping that she swam out of this area, and then I'll be able to lead her back. I don't see her. Okay, I'll have to go find her after I build the thing, but it is very simple. It's basically the same trap I've been using to tame everything. And now what you can do, if you don't like building traps or you don't have the resources or whatever, what you can do is actually how I tamed the Plessies, is you can take a, what's it called? Whatever the dolphin is, I don't remember what it's, an ichthyosaur. You can take an itchy and you can actually shoot off the back of them. So you can just basically swim around on an itchy and fire down or back at the Mosa. Although it is kind of dangerous, you could easily get your itchy killed, and on an itchy you're vulnerable to everything else that's in the water, because itchies are not very powerful. But yeah, this is basically just the same trap I use to tame Megatheriums, Rexes, all that kind of thing. And then just like this, and a door over here. Doesn't matter which way you have them facing. It's better to have the way that the Mosa's coming in from facing inwards, but I don't know which way that is. So I'm just going to have them both outwards, because it's easier to get away if they're both outwards. So then what you got to do is you got to go find it. Hopefully she didn't go too far. And hopefully she didn't go that way, because there's an Alpha Tuso over there. That makes me kind of scared. Taming that Tuso earlier did let me realize, though, that I can kill Tusos with my Plessy here. I didn't have to... Like, I've always been scared of them, because I've never fought them, I've never tamed them or anything, but when I realized that you can attack while you're in their mouth, or while they've got you in their tentacles, they became a lot less scary. And yeah, sure, they do a bit of damage, but it's nothing extreme. So here she is. Just found her. So we're not gonna poke or anything. They have they're pretty aggressive anyways. And then we're just gonna go down here, come through here, and hopefully we can get her to chase us through here. It's not that difficult, but you do want to get like a pretty good head start on them. And she didn't take. Okay, so that's fine. It doesn't mean that you failed or whatever. You just have to try and get them on a straight angle because they like to spin and turn and whatever when they're swimming. So that's perfect. And then you want to try and close it. And there we go. Now we're going to leave the Plessy here so that she stays on it. And we're going to swim to the other side. Okay, normally that doesn't happen. She will stay on the Plessy. Where did it go? It just swam in the complete opposite direction. That has never happened before. Last time it would stay on the Plesiosaur and then you could just swim to the other side and get it, close the door on it. What are you doing? Are you good? I'm gonna shoot it a couple times, maybe? Okay, it's fine now. It was like freaking out for a second. There's nothing around, and nothing scares these things. They're basically like water gigas, like I said before. Oh, and she's attacking the structure, which is just as good as getting her on the Plesiosaur. I keep saying her, but because specifically this one is a female, it doesn't matter what gender it is, but specifically this one is female. Now, I don't want to spend too much time like fucking around with this stupid Mosa, but if she's gonna be like that, then I might just skip ahead to when it's in the trap just to show you that it actually works. So I'll probably do that. And there we go. She is in. I don't know what the problem was with her, but yeah, that's how you trap a Mosa. It's nice and simple, and she won't be able to get out of here unless I open the doors. And yeah, so it's probably a good idea to clear out everything around you before you start this. Now there could be Uropterids down there, so if you're doing this, I would recommend staying away from like the plant life near the bottom. I'm pretty sure they won't attack the Mosa when they're unconscious, at least it didn't happen the last time I tried this. But yeah, and then you just want to use a crossbow, or if you have a better, can't remember what the other, or a harpoon gun. If you have a better harpoon gun than a crossbow, then I would use that, because they do inflict more torpor with the harpoons. Now this should only take around 50 shots, so I will bring you back once this Mosa is tamed so we can take a look at its stats, and then I will end off the video. So I know I said I would bring you back once she was tamed, but I just want to point this out. It's kind of hard to tell when aquatic creatures are unconscious because they don't like fall over anything, but you can tell when a Mosa is unconscious because they'll basically go flaccid. Instead of being like tall and like straight out and rigid, they slump over and basically look like a watermelon rind in like that curve there. And then you see now she's awake and she's more flat. And it's basically like that for everything. Everything will kind of just go and be like kind of curved. I just wanted to bring that up before she was awake there. So let's take a look and see if she's got any good stats. Not really. Those are kind of awful compared to the other ones. She does have some really nice colors though, so maybe we'll try and get those into the other ones. But I will continue looking for a male. What I could do is just tame a low-level male and then breed it with the females and get all the good stats. But I want to try and get a male so we can get some somewhat decent stats. Just because we will be using these guys for at least one cave. Might try and use them for the other cave, I don't know. But I'd likes to get geez, like to get some good stats. So yeah, we have some like half decent ones. We got some like 36s in both health and melee between the three of those ones, I think. But other than that, nothing too crazy. And as you can see in the bottom right, our magic fish or magic skin oil or whatever has run out. So I can just tell you how long I've been looking for these guys. And now I wasn't down here for 6 hours. I went and did other stuff for a few hours and then came back. But I was basically down here for what I'd say is probably at least 3 hours. And there's that same Leopardon again. But yeah, so if you have any suggestions for names for these guys, because I realized that I haven't really named a lot of my dinosaurs. Like, our RG is unnamed, this guy's unnamed, what else is unnamed? I have a couple other things, but if you've got any good names, then you should let me know. We'll need a name for a good Mosa. I just called the lead wolf in our wolf pack Alpha, just so I know which is which. And I mean, like, that's kinda meh, that's kind of a name, but not really. And like, I have named some of them, like Diane and King both have names. My Pterodon, which I never explained the name of. I meant to explain that. Now, the reason his name is John, and it's spelled really awfully. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I think I have him in my inventory here. Yeah, John, J-A-U-N. And that is spelled awfully because jaune in yellow is French. Yep, those are the words I was going for. In French is yellow, and he wanted a bunch of Amar berries? I don't know, the yellow ones. He wanted a bunch of yellow ones when I was imprinting him. So, yeah, that's why his name is John, and it's spelled awfully. So, yeah, I'll probably find a resource cave down here to breed the Moses instead of trying to breed them up in the river, because I can fit them, but I don't know if I can fit 2 of them. So, yeah, there are these little caves in, like, hunched underneath these rocks here. Some of them you can, like, go down and up, and then there's, like, a little cave. And I'm going to try and find one that's big enough for 2 Mosas. Now, I've found a couple that are big enough for 1 Mosa, but I'm not sure if I've seen any that are big enough for 2. But, yes. Anyways, I am rambling. I'm hoping this video is kind of short. I've been trying to keep all the clips, like, nice and concise. One more thing I'd like to mention is, yes, I know the Valentine's Day event is on. As you've probably noticed from a lot of the colors, like that Tuso we just tamed was like bright blue on both the tentacles and the shell part, and that Mosa we tamed was all bright pink. So yes, it is the Valentine's Day event, and I will probably make a separate clip and put that in the next video on how this works, but by the time the next video is out, it will have probably ended. So I'll make a clip for the video, just in case anyone's curious for next year, but if you are curious, you can just go on ARC's Twitter, and they usually have a link to their main page about how the events work. Anywho, enough with the ramblings, like I've said once already. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. If you didn't though, that's fine. Maybe I'm just not your cup of tea. But anyways, have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one, and bye-bye for now.